Just put it right, yeah, thank you.
Oh my God. That is so weird.
Okay, so it's Future Bass here, just giving you guys a little bit of a context as to what it is you're watching. I don't do a lot of talking in this video because this is actually my very first drive of this particular car, and this truck rather is a creation from my mate Blair, who runs Ultimate RC events, and he wanted to get my very first reaction at driving this monster truck, so we didn't get a chance to do an intro on the day.
This is bizarre.
So this truck, you could actually ride in it. You could drive it like an old miniature little monster truck. And he actually has a body for it, which he didn't bring on the day because it was in need of some repairs. Yeah, he eventually decided that he was going to convert this into a radio control monster truck. And that's what he's done. So he's running an Arduino system in there. He's got this hydraulic system mechanism going on for the steering. He's running, I think, just a standard size steering servo, high torque steering servo for the brake and the throttle. And I think the engine's just like a lawnmower engine of some description. So the truck's not very fast, as you can see.
This is hilarious. Turning circle's actually not that bad.
So I was saying that the turning circle is actually not that bad, and it really wasn't. I was actually quite surprised for a truck of this size. I could turn it relatively quickly, and as you could tell, I was having a really good time driving this thing around. It was quite different from any of the other monster trucks I've driven in the past, and yeah, it was a little bit surreal to drive something around this big. Yeah, it's quite a unique little project that Blair has created here, but he's not done yet.
This is the weirdest thing ever. It's got no suspension, just bounces around everywhere. Turning circle's actually not that bad for something so big. Doesn't have a lot of power to really do skids or anything fancy.
So I believe Blair is planning on putting suspension on this truck, so it will handle a little bit nicer as well. So that could be something we'll see in the future.
It picks up speed all right.
And he's also planning on changing out the engine and gearing it up, so we'll get a lot more speed and hopefully be able to do some jumps with it as well.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
You like that, mate?
That is absolutely hilarious. I can't believe that. That's crazy.
So now we're actually watching the owner of the property have a drive of the truck, and he's having a bit of fun here, but we're going to see something happen as he comes around, and I wanted to see if you guys spot it the first time around, because we didn't see it when it was happening live. We only sort of noticed it afterwards, and I only picked it up after watching the video. So pay attention as he comes around here. He's going to lose power to the truck, and he's got no brakes, he's got nothing. The truck just goes to idle and just keeps rolling down the hill.
Brake. Oh no, brake.
So essentially what happened was the battery fell out because it wasn't strapped in properly, and you'll see it just from behind the steering wheel. There it is there, flopping onto the ground. And when you don't have a battery plugged into a car like this, well, you have no steering, you have no throttle, you have nothing. So luckily it went to neutral, it didn't go to full power, and it just switched off. And that's a proof that at least he's done his safety checks on something like this.
Yeah, I'll drive it out.
So here they're just fixing it up and just making sure everything's okay, and then they'll drive it out and go again.
I don't want to damage anything. I want to start a good friendship, not ruin ruin one.
Mate, I knew you wanted a new transport.
So now we're watching one of the other guys have a bit of a go, and he's going to do something a little bit silly as well and get himself stuck, which is a bit funny. But just enjoy the drive here and you'll see exactly what happens. He was being, I don't know what he was thinking when he was driving, but he was bringing that truck awfully close to us, and a couple of times I had to move out of the way, but he was having a blast driving it around. So he's managed to get himself stuck there. And as he's trying to go and salvage the truck, instead of hitting the brake, he's hitting the throttle, so he's almost running himself over. It was hilarious. He's like, take the radio, I can't control it. Oh, that's hilarious. And then one of the things that was happening a lot on the day was the chain coming out. And there it is there. Chain would, you know, with all the bumping around and everything, the chain would just come out.
Alrighty, I'm driving this thing now.
So this is my last drive for the day. So I'll stop talking now and I'll let you guys just enjoy the show. And I'll leave it here. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button before you go. And I'll be speaking to you all next time.
The steering is more sensitive than the throttle. It's just digging it up. Let's go. Come on. Oh, train's come off again.